Hello and welcome back to our Victoria 3 campaign as the United States. We're going for a world conquest. The more we get into this, the more I think it's going to have to be a worldwide singular market conquest as opposed to conquering everything, because I don't know if we're going to be able to annex all of our puppets by the time this game ends. Last time we took over Japan, and then Qing got called in, and so we decided we were going to take the Beijing area. And that's made our population skyrocket. We now have a huge population, number 3 worldwide. But a lot of those are radicals. We got around 17 million radicals from Conquest. Those will slowly go down over time, but I mean, that's part of the reason with our huge infantry you get twice as many radicals from Conquest, which actually isn't that bad of a modifier. I mean, if we have a legitimate government, those radical numbers will go down over time. Our government isn't legitimate. It's only contested. But eventually we'll get there. We're going to keep working on weakening a lot of these guys, particularly the Southern Planters and the Evangelicals. In fact, why are you strong? A lot of generals and wealth. Makes me wonder if it's going to be worthwhile to try to force through universal suffrage at some point. At some point, but probably not right now. Anyway, we are embroiled in 2 wars, one of them being a native uprising, which will be easy to put down, and the other one being a cut down size started by Austria that involves Russia and the Ottoman Empire. I was thinking about it while I was going through between episodes, getting our industries back on track after the conquest and things like that. I don't want to stay in this war for too long. I think if I get the puppet of the Ottoman Empire off and then I can just peace out, I'll take that. Or even if that takes too long, I'll peace out because I want to start doing some rapid expansion. Finish up, maybe not take on the Netherlands, but finish up down here with Paraguay eventually, and then start taking all of Africa and expanding down here into Southeast Asia, get us some rubber. So with that, let's just crack on into it. I've set my admirals to do a bunch of raiding into the Med, kind of prepping us up for a naval invasion. Once my generals beat back this front down here, I will probably take our 60 ship flotilla and use it for naval invasions. Right now it's defending the coast so that it can't naval invade us because all of our armies are over here. But that won't last for a little bit. Why are we losing this? I think I might have swapped over my Timbuktu. I've swapped over my my guns. I went from using mobile artillery or shrapnel artillery to mobile artillery because it was too expensive, and I want to pay off our debt. But they should collapse. Why is our offense so low? We got a peace offer. Okay, we're out of that war. Good. All right, now it's time to look towards doing our normal invasions. Indeed. In terms of construction, I'm building some railways to solve some of our market access problems, and then I'm going to take a look at building a ton of furniture industries. Really fix our market there for furniture, because we look at our market, we need a lot of furniture, a lot of clothes, and then a lot of other things as well. And we're going to start working on getting rid of those. We have a huge surplus of grain. Huge! I could probably take all of these. So why did these suddenly change off of public traded? That's weird. But we'll take some of our wheat farms and pull them off of grain. We'll put them on vineyards. And then we'll take some of them and put them on citrus. Good. Good. Okay. All right, now is the moment, now that we finished that front, where we're going to need to start doing naval invasions. So let's take Chester and look at where all we can do naval invasions at. Now the Ottomans, their capital should be in Thrace, I believe. I didn't know if they have some kind of different situation. Their capital is Thrace. Let's see if I can't get a naval invasion into Thrace. We're going to take Ulysses, and then I'm going to pull off another guy and try to take the other strait with Ambrose. And we'll pull off a final one and try to take over Lowell over there. Okay. Let's see how these go. I don't expect too much from them. Wouldn't surprise me if they all failed. We need to cut down our subsidy spending on railways. that makes me beg the question, why are my railways not profitable? I literally just fixed this. I don't know why it's... No wound dressing. Okay. Why are my railways not profitable? Let's take a gander. Louisiana. We just have too much transportation. I've built too many railways is what that comes out to be. Are my urban centers? Why are you not... I swear I fixed all of these. Why did they not fix? That's strange. Anything else that still needs fixing? No, everything looks good over here. Okay. That should help with some of the issues we're having. I don't think it'll fix our tax problems, but a guy can hope. Yeah. Unfortunate. Maybe I stop subsidizing railways. Just till we're out of debt, then I'll look at doing it again. But for now, we're just gonna unsubsidize them. And we're in the green again. Okay, waiting for these naval invasions to pop off. Anything else interesting here? Is this... It's a revolt. Colonial affairs investments increased. Since we took over some land in Beijing, we have a ton of bureaucracy left. I'm going to use it to core some of these states, increase my investments in institutions, and then probably I'll start adding a bunch of Cold War territories, because I want to go for the achievement where you have a ton of flags, or a ton of stuff... No. A ton of stars on the American flag. Every core territory gives you another star. Our GDP is skyrocketing, probably because we're integrating some places in Shandong. And it looks like our radicals are slowly going down, which will be good for us. Okay. Naval invasions seem to be going off just fine. It's the Ottomans we're fighting. Our offense is terrible. Why is our offense so abysmal? Let's see here. Yeah, we have a terrible offense here. Alright, we need to pause our construction because we have used up our investment pool, and let's investigate why our offense is so terrible. Let's look at our conscription centers. Ah, we changed our equipment recently. That's why. We'll need to wait for that modifier to go down. I bet you we have low market access in a lot of places. We do. Idaho has been completed. We can now colonize it. Or core it. Why is that 21 years? You should be part of my... Radical Oregon and Oregon are fighting. How does that bode? Looks like we're gonna have Oregon just crush Radical Oregon, as you kind of expect with the size of the nations. My war support's going down a lot faster than their war support, probably because of all my radicals. We make so much for our money with diplomatic pacts, and we're still not doing too hot. Let's see. Investment pool goes up really fast. Let's go back to building. Two paying construction goods being spent. Prussia has a revolt. Let's double check our... I'm gonna watch when this modifier goes away, and then we'll try another naval invasion. Goods are expensive. Maybe if I subsidize some of these states. Let's go to Pennsylvania, and we're gonna subsidize these railways. Then we're gonna go to Alaska and subsidize your railways. You're actually making profits. I don't actually need to do that. Where else? New York, we need to subsidize your railways. Rubber's been discovered in Guatemala. Good for Guatemala. I think we're just gonna have to subsidize all the railways. It's a shame, but oh well. New York is just... Take a look. Louisiana's the most expensive. Do I really care about Louisiana? What is going on down here that needs us to have railways, better subsidies? We're gonna not subsidize you. I don't mind if that doesn't get subsidized. Alright, I'm gonna take some time to micromanage what we have subsidized and what we don't. I will be back in a little bit. See you then. Alright, I fixed our railroad problems and I've bumped down our military wages. That way we can still make actual profit. In fact, I could probably levy a tax here to also increase our profits for the foreseeable future. We'll do a tobacco tax. Just to help us get out of debt. And let's take a gander at our conscription centers. How's our offense doing? We're getting there. It's going to take... Is that every tick? It's going to take a little bit, but we'll get our morale situation fixed. But while we do that, I'm going to do naval invasions in a lot of these periphery regions that don't have any... They don't have any periphery. They're all poor areas. That's interesting. Who's in Cyprus, though? No one's going to be in Cyprus, right? This there we can take on. Let's naval invade Aegeans. Let's see how those go. Hell, I'll probably sneak another one in there, see if I can do something in Aleppo with Lowell. Just trying to get some traction. If we can open front, like we've seen before, the AI will all rush to the front, and then it'll give us a opening to actually make big plays. Cape Colony. That should be easy to handle. What is this war between France and England right now? France versus Siak. And Great Britain versus Zulu. So they're coming in on Zulu's side. Interesting. Rubber Rush. We'll take normal event. We can always do. Our convoys are being sunk. That's unfortunate, but oh well. Construction goods are expensive. We're going to pause our construction while we're still in debt. Costs about 200k to keep all of our industries running. And so we're going to wait till we have that much in investment capacity. Right now it's 141k. It's like our millions by... I wonder if that's coincidence or if that's just this by chance. Come on! Someone give me something to work with here. Expert defensive strategist. Aleppo, roads, fighting up enemy interception. Okay. New York, I am subsidizing you. Why do we just can't afford people here? Oh, there's too many stuff here, and we just don't have enough people for any of our factories. Any of them. Okay, that means we shouldn't build things in New York. Damn, our offense is still bad. Again, see if it's going up. Small arms, input goods shortages. Okay, let's take a gander and fix that. Let's make some new small arms industries. In Hebei. We'll take you up to 10 there. It's going to be interesting because I don't know if we'll have the convoys to actually deal with that. In Hebei, where are you? What do you build? You build smooth bores. We're going to have you build small arms. And then we're going to unpause our construction and actually build those. How does this go? Not too well. Fortunate. We are making money, which is good. Now we no longer have incredible subsidies. Cyprus naval invasion has failed. I wonder if I can bump this up now. It's shrapnel artillery. Holy cow, that's expensive. Bread and rubber. Interest group. take it. We'll take the gold rush, spread the word. Rubber rush, we'll take it. We need more arms industries for munitions plants. Beijing, we're gonna queue up. Go 10 in Beijing. I think it's probably not the best idea to make all of our arms on something that's out here where we can't, you know, make it part of our core territories, but they have the pop to work it, so we're gonna build pop there. We took that to make it a manufacturing center, so by golly, we're gonna do it. All right. Looks like we just got our electrical generation. Dream, standard of living. With that, we unlocked a ton of stuff. We also get the option to use electric street lights. Saves us coal, but costs electricity. Ooh boy, electricity generation. Okay. We're gonna have to do this by who has peasants and who doesn't have peasants. Anyone who's above 100,000 will get 2. Everyone else will get 1. Except Patagonia, because I misclicked. And everyone under 50. We'll do under 30. Won't get any. And here we'll go up to 5, and all of these guys that are over 1 million. And I'll have to find a way to work those into our production queue, because it's going to be expensive to build those. Okay. What do we want to go for next? We've been doing a lot of fighting. But do I feel like taking the hit to go and research more stuff? Floating harbor, that's going to just get naturally. What about our society research? Extra home affairs. Human rights could be good. We're about to get camera. I need to go to production and think about what we want to go for next. Automatic irrigation. I think shift work. Oh, elastics. Vulcanization. Yeah, that gives us rubber. Or at least the stuff that we can use to with our rubber. Once we get vulcanization, we're going to really want to focus down here and expand. Like the Philippines is independent. We're going to start just damaging relations with everybody down here. Every single one of these guys will be our subjects. Maybe not now, but eventually they will be. We had an election. Okay, let's look at government reform here. This is 86. If I throw these guys in. Planner's out and everybody else is happy. We have the communists. Industrialists aren't actually in their own party. That's infuriating, but I'm happy the communists don't involve the trade unions. Okay, that's actually not too shabby here. Graduated taxation, that's a late game thing that we're not going to push for right now. It's universal suffrage. I mean, if we were going to do it, now would be the time. We're going to try it. Could affect our number of radicals, but it'll help us get a better government form in place. What about presidential? No, we have no support for any of that change stuff. Yeah, we'll roll with this. Double checking our input goods, small arms and hardwood, and that's I guess a bunch of this is probably due to our input goods shortages here. We're subsidizing both of you, but you just don't have the pop to actually afford anything here, don't you? Yeah, building anything in York's just not going to work because of the vacancies we have. Unfortunate. Industrial grade materials. Set up steel import. We will set up a steel import for you. We'll try to do some other imports too. Although I doubt a lot of this is actually going to go through. Because of how our convoys are getting rated. That's incredibly productive. Iron. That's not going to help us. Furniture. What about luxury clothes? Nothing worth actually doing that. We can export grain though. Not in large quantities. Alright. Keep on keeping on. Steel import was completed. Congrats. These shortages are no bueno for us. How do we deal with these? What is happening here? Trade routes, barracks, conscription centers. Within our barracks. Do we have a ton of barracks now? Did I accidentally conquer a ton of these things? Wait a minute, what? Why does it say it's only... Oh, 116. Okay. Thought something crazy was going on there. Vacuum canning. Takes oil. We don't have oil. So we're going to ignore that. Photographic art. We like photographic art. And power plants will make you publicly traded. What are our journals? Ship of the air. We're not going to have time to research Zeppelin. Photographic art. Saddle finish. Power plants. Greater than 5. We'll probably get that done. What's our construction queue length? Yeah, it'll hopefully get done. Befriend the industrialists. We'll take the technology spread for society. That'll benefit us better in the long run. Okay, we are making a good amount of money. I'm looking to see if I can actually start paying my government wages. That would be helpful. It's looking like this is going to be a war that I just want to piece out of, so... We'll try for another naval invasion. Does it involve us? No, it's Cuba? Okay. We're going to try for another naval invasion. This time we're going to take you to Aleppo with grants. Naval invade of Cyprus with Ambrose, and then somewhere random with this last guy just to buy time. We're going to go for Thessalonica. Actually, let's go right for the capital. Then we'll see if those work. They probably won't, because we have input good shortages. And a ton of them. Like we have an active trade route here too. Need to finish the arms industries, so I'm going to just take the hit here. What's getting built that's not covered by our... We're about to be losing a ton of money, but it's to be expected since I'm focusing on building up my arms industries. Universal suffrage. Council Republic. That's not going to happen. Property to women I can go for. Cool. This will mollify some people. Rubber in the Congo. Reminds me, these rubber mines that I'm building, I can just queue up a ton of these. If you have rubber, I want your rubber. Alright, here comes our invasions. We're winning the naval battles, but losing the actual landings, just to be expected. How's this one going? This is the one that I think could actually have a chance. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Do we have the standard living? Yeah, we do. By a ton. By a ton. 7 weeks, and then I can pause my construction again. The good news is our GDP is still growing despite being in this horrible, horrible war. Which is good for us to hear. We want Austria to get 2 pieces out. We don't want to be in this. Alright. I'm going to come back once something happens with this war. I'll see you then. Welcome back. Just by luck, we've managed to actually get a front open up in Aleppo. So that's good. which means we actually need to start escorting convoys here. And we gotta move some of our idle generals over here. Ambrose, you are offensive. We'll put you over here. You're also offensive. We'll put you here. I might take Ambrose and have him do raids. Longstreet, you can be our defender. He has no... He's such a good general, but he has no battalions. That's my fault. Cushing, I know you're offensive. I have a lot of offensive guys. I don't have a lot of defensive people, is what I'm seeing. Alright, he's doing a naval invasion. Okay. I should have people here. Look how many people we got coming. Are they gonna actually be able to get here in time, though? Survey says probably no. What happened to the guy that was doing the naval invasion? What the hell? Vigo. That's unfortunate. Crossed our borders when finally claimed they got lost. We don't respond to be seen as weakness. Sure, yeah. A little bit more infamy, that's never hurt us. Well, that's friggin' annoying. Landmark case. Oh yeah, we're pushing for property women and it's pissing off the evangelicals, but everybody else likes it. In fact, the Southern Planters likes it. The main reason I'm going for it is because the Southern Planters like it. We pissed them off by doing other things. Yeah, I don't care about pissing you off. You can... Oh, our radicals are going down. That's handy. Okay, I have to do another naval invasion. That's... frickin' weird that didn't work. Let's just pour everybody over here, I guess. And drop Ulysses over here. Who's fighting here? We're getting convoy raids? Looks like. Alright, well, if we open up another front, then I'm getting called in over here. Anyway, if we open up another front, I'll be back. Otherwise, I'll see you when I peace out this war. It's really a shame that my general just got immediately recalled from his naval invasion, but oh well. See you then. Alright, I'm back again. Looks like we actually have a front that can open up from Ambrose Dudley. In fact, we might have two fronts. He immediately gets called off. Like, what the hell? Ambrose, I want you... No! Oh, also property women. Fighting a battle in Tartus. I mean, I guess. This is the front I've opened up, though. Cool. Is he already here? He is already here. Okay. How's our supply looking? We're going to take you and have you here. We're going to also have you escort convoys, too. We have input good shortages, but these should be fine. Oh yeah, Radical Bolivia is revolting, which is, I mean, unfortunate, but we have people coming here to handle that, so they'll get put down. Okay, let's see how this is going. And he's pushing. Let's go, Ambrose. Okay, with Ambrose pushing, Lowell over here, we want you to be defending. Thomas Jackson. There's 97 troops here. Are you? Where are you? Oh, this is my Chinese people. Oh! No wonder I was spending so much money. I didn't realize I had 97 troops in China. Is that really 97? Wait, why does it say 97 there? What the heck? Is that just... Let's see that. Is he actually bringing 97 troops here? Yeah, he is. That's crazy. That's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. But I'll take it. Alright. Oh, maybe I should have had him down here. Well, no, this will handle itself. That's not good, but this is fine. They're investigating it uncontested. Yeah. We're losing money again. Are we building something that's not being subsidized? Why is that showing these should all be subsidized? Interesting. Our investment pool transfer is actually enough to cover our government expenses. It's close. Well, it's very close. 30K. I mean, it means it shows that it's growing. We're going to want to stop pushing here with Ambrose. We're going to need him to pull back. Once this is done, we just want to draw all the army over here and have them slam against us and have nothing happen. Ambrose, you're going to be on standby. And we're going to take you and have you do a naval invasion. No, I want you to escort convoys. Which one of you guys has Ambrose as your guy? You have Ambrose. Okay, Ambrose is going to go over there. We're going to see what happens. We are pushing back the defense. Worst case scenario, this will just weaken their war support, which will be good for us. So that means we can peace out soon. Right, this war down here is still going fine. We're finally pushing on both fronts. That means they should get sick of this really fast. Yes, we already occupy 100% of the war goal. All right, so the Ottomans have 700 troops here. Is that the bulk of their entire army? How much this is the Ottoman, how much this is Russia? Seeing a lot of Russia, 61 Ottoman troops. A lot of the other guys. That's actually fine. Let's see, Ambrose, when is your time up? Ulysses is doing nothing. We should invade with Ulysses as well. Let's try to sneak something into Venetia. Since we have all of these troops down here, if we open up more fronts, it will look better for us. How is Russia feeling about this? Their war support is pretty, not the best, but not the worst. If we start actually taking war goals, I see them hopping out of the war pretty fast. We're getting a lot of nations to dislike us. We're decreasing relations with them. That way we can do some expansion into the East Indies. Restrict child labor. Do I want to piss off the industrialists right now? Probably not. Don't think that's what I want to do. Total separation, elected bureaucrats. What about professional army? Nope, not gonna happen. Mass conscription. Nope. Nope. Okay, looks like we're basically at our late game loss. The only thing I could see us changing is from free trade to protectionism. But that won't be right now. That'll be later. How is this battle going? Look at you go, Uruguay. Alright. Looks like the Ottomans still have a good number of troops defending, meaning our naval invasions will probably fail. But we'll keep trying. Okay. Franklin Buchanan. Yeah, we just gotta weaken them. Wear them down. And then we'll get out of this war. Come on now, how are you losing this? Getting so close to having a white piece. Oh, hello. Hello. That counts as a war goal occupied. In fact, I'm gonna need to pull off someone from this front. We'll pull Lowell off this front once he's out of this battle. Lowell. Bam, okay. Let's pull you off and put you over here. That means we should have a second guy. Yes, we do. So who's over here commanding us? Do we have Ambrose over here? No, we have Ulysses. It means Ambrose is free. And we, in fact, do want to pull him off and put him somewhere good. That's Russia. Let's try to open up another front with Ambrose against our friends, the Austrians. Prussia is now our rival. That's fine. We will answer your rivalry with our rivalry. We're expanding over here. Losing some of these battles. That's fine. For some reason, my AI is trying to attack against Russia. Tell you what, if Russia had left this front, though, we'd be doing fine. We've unlocked human rights, old age pension, and other things. Does that change what I want to do here? Compulsory primary schools would be really good to grab. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. It's better for us to have in our perfect society. Okay, this war is wrapping up pretty nicely. We could do white peace, but we are starting to actually gain traction in this war. It would be pretty nice to have Italy as our protectorate. It would be very nice to have that. Let's look at our naval invasion. Ambrose is going to land in 12 days. We are losing our offensive battle over here, which is no bueno. If we get repulsed off of one of these, I will probably take myself out of this war and start expanding elsewhere. But we're still gaining traction against Austria, which is amazing. What's your capital, Austria? Capital is in Austria proper, which is right there. I mean, if we keep pushing, that's doable. Fighting off an interception. We're losing this war. How are we losing this with all of our... Do we have input goods shortages? Hardwood, which is minor, if anything. Volta, why do you... We'll throw 2 railways for you. Alright, we're starting to get pushed back here. I think maybe I peace out. I'm gonna peace out of this. I don't want to be in that war. It's nothing but a cost for us. Instead, we're going to focus on other expansion aspects. Okay. Cool. This war over here should end real fast. Yes, we're pushing pretty hard. And we're also making a ton of money. How is our input? We almost can pay for our construction goods. Austrian workers. No, they're not. Okay, that war's out. Okay, we're out of our wars. That means we have to look for our next source of expansion. These are all parts... Are these independent? Or are they part of Britain? They are part of Britain. What if I do something along the lines of attack the Netherlands and just make you my puppet? Okay. Could make you a rivalry for sure. This would be a big money move here if I did this. There's got to be a region that I can declare this and not have everybody getting involved. Like France, Spain, Great Britain, and all of these guys. I don't care too much. What do you have? There's got to be like a one province that I can just grab that. Great Britain, Russia, France. How much of this is just all like just one province? trying to think of where I want to go for. Italy's involved in this? We have an alliance with Italy? That's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go for a conquer state against the Dutch over here. And then based on how the conquer state goes, I will try to transfer the Dutch East Indies to me. Yeah, conquer state over here. Then we're going to take... transfer subject, Dutch East Indies. And even make puppet the Netherlands. Sure. Is that all my... that is all my stuff. Cool. Mobilize everybody. Mobilize them all. And just have them ready. Okay, we are making a ton of money here right now. And let's do this. Let's take our Thomas Jackson, put you here. Dudley, put you here. Where's our 97 dude? Sure. Okay. We are going to have to raise some of our conscripts here. That's a lot of conscripts. Let's do New York. Let's do Ohio. We'll do some of our southern states, and we'll do some of our ones over here. Prussia's embargoing us. Do we have inactive trade routes? Put good shortage of hardwood. Flotilla's in reserve. We don't like that. Let's grab... we'll upgrade one of our Dixie generals. Or Dixie flotillas, I should say. Promote. Good. We're going to raid convoys here. I'm going to have you raid convoys right outside the actual Netherlands. Then we'll have you raid convoys against the Dutch. They're not hostile yet, though. Alright, let's see who joins this. I'm hoping we get some good traction here. Actually, I hope nobody joins it. The sad thing is, if they back down, we're only going to get Dutch Guyane. Oh, but they have France, so that's not going to happen. That's 100% not going to happen. What is this? In Pegu? Oh, that's a choice. But I mean, if you want it all, what does France want from this? Interesting. Not the damn thing. Can I raise conscripts in Senegal and actually get this guy to be useful? Yeah, give this man some conscripts down there. Standing by in Senegal. We'll have you attack. Who else is missing men? He's in Pacific Coast. Let's put some people on the Pacific Coast. California, to arms. So are they revolting again? They are revolting again. There's quite a bit of revolts we've had down here. Who else is getting involved here? Oh! Damn, everybody's getting involved. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have a big little party here. Should be fine though. I mean, it's expensive in terms of war and things, but not too concerned. I want to pay off our debt, and then I'm gonna bump our payment for our government sectors up. Let's go ahead and resubsidize our railways while I have the money for it. Electric fences, not gonna be building those. Let's also spread in a couple of these power plants. We'll get like Beijing to have some power plants. I want 5 of these in Beijing. Where are my Beijing power plants in this list? Beijing. We'll build 5 in Beijing, that way we can get our journal entry done. Just like we have our rubber. This should be fine, all things considered. Who's idle? Kitten. Rutledge. Expert offensive planner. Well, we're going to have you take care of these little tiny islands. As we're going to go and handle a lot of these little African colonies. Speaking of colonies, how are our colonies doing? This is progressing. We finished up there. We have some tiny ones over here. Let's do some in Senegal and Timbuktu. Ragged schools. Sure. I know I said earlier that we were going to just suppress the living hell out of the evangelicals because they despise us, but we're going to do the public schools, and then we're going to settle up with them. Right, we probably are now losing this pretty badly, yes. Alright, let's see how the Dutch can fare against us. Anybody idle? 16 battalions in reserve. That's in the Great Plains. Let's take our expert offensive planner, who is awesome. Ooh, are you better? We'll take him. We're going to put you on... Where have you pushed this one? Let's take a look back at our navies now. Not naval baby, we want raid convoys over here. And then raid convoys over here. This stuff should handle itself. These are all my puppets defending here, which is pretty sick. Pretty awesome. Are you in this war? You're not in this war. We lost some gold fields in Alaska. West Sahara is experiencing some troops. But James over here is going to handle that. How are these battles going? That's a dub. That's a loss. Okay. How are your supplies? France has no supplies. Neither does a lot of the other guys. Our defense is strong here. Alright, we got vulcanization. That means we're going to need a ton of rubber. Let's start getting feminism. Let's see. Vulcanization. Bicycles. Whew. Whew, indeed. Okay, we're going to do that. And then I think I'm going to have to move my rubber industries up. Ivory Coast and Windward Coast, build me some rubber. We're going to have a sharp demand for rubber. Those are good, though, because they let us capture more in these wars, right? We get offense and provinces captured. Those are 2 things that we want. Both fields have been depleted. That's fine. That also improved our textile mills. I can go towards elastics. Some of you should be elastics. Yeah, those guys will do the elastics, and the rest of the guys will do the normal textiles. It's doing just fine. How's our investment pool? We don't cover our construction expenses just yet. We're working on it though. Pushing down here. Up here looks like we are pushing as well. How's the Indian front going? We're getting pushed back. I don't have anyone convoy raiding over there. But I will free up some of my troops once we handle the things in the Americas. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This should be a clean victory on this front, though. They have no supply. How does this front look? They also have no supply, so those should be just easy pushes. Okay, cool. There's war going on over there. Where do we have you? You're raiding in the English Channel, Guinea Sea, West Caribbean, Guinea Sea. You in the English Channel, we can pull off there. We want to do some raid convoys in India. Let's get these guys to be weak. "22 days until that happens." How does that affect these guys' supply go up? No, they still should be low. Cavendish is still here. Make sure nobody's idle. Kenton. Why are you idle? Good. Rubber's been discovered in Malaya. Jesus, that's rough. Okay, Chester, you're raiding now. That should be a good thing. Supply is 99. Commander supply set. Baseline supply for military units under their command. Supply is usually 100%, but can be lowered if a general is overseas and supplied by a compromised shipping lane. It will be 0 if the general is completely cut off from its HQ. Oh, there you go. It's starting to go down. Guess it just takes some time to apply. Just like these guys are getting pushed down a little bit. They still have 100% supply, but these guys have none. Okay. Compulsory primary schools, that's good for us. Means we can go up and increase our education investment. Looking at our laws, women's suffrage is about the only way we can improve. I guess protected speech is the other one. So the planners oppose this, armed forces, evangelicals oppose it, petite bourgeoisie. The other people that like it are people that I don't care too much to have like it right now. Old age pension would wreck our economy as it currently stands. I think we're about at our capacity for what we want to be doing here. Yeah, we'll just keep our current level of laws. And keep building our rubber. How's the rubber looking in our markets? Let's take a gander. Hardwood is something we are struggling to come by. That's understandable. Rubber, we're looking at the balance of it. Let me actually cut this over and see if that maintains. Probably won't. It's a lot of rubber and tools. Yikes. The full brunt of this shouldn't actually hit us, though. We don't have everybody actually raid. It does put us in the negatives here in terms of our constructions. Alright, that front is going to get cleaned up. Let's take a look at where else we want to do things. So we have someone in here who's protecting... That's Thomas Jackson. Stop it. Okay, Chesterfield. In fact, I'm going to do this so I can scroll up more. Lackadive Sea. Where is that? Lackadive, Guinea, Western Caribbean, and Guinea. Let's pull back to you. So you were raiding over here. We're gonna raid in the Eastern Caribbean. Actually, we're gonna put you in the Western Caribbean. Okay, you're in Western. Okay. One of these should start hurting his supply. Alright, do we have anyone who is idle but mobilized? No, but we can support more declared interests. That is good. Let's start getting Scandinavia. Let's check our other zones. One guy over here is doing fine. How are we doing in terms of the war goal? We occupy 50%. We want Dutch East Indies, Guyane, Netherlands, and the Ivory Coast. We probably occupy this one and this one over here. We're going to need to make a landing into the Netherlands. How is your navy? Not the scariest here. Where are you raiding? Where is the Lackadive? Is it over here? Is that where this is? Yeah, you're raiding over here. I mean, it's doing a number on their supplies, which is what we want here. We have a lot of people coming over here. Guinea, we can take you out. Let's raid in Micronesia. These guys' supply networks shouldn't recoup in time. Bam, Grand Columbia is handled. And they're going to readjust over here, and that should deal with our Brits. No, but it's getting close. Rubber Rush. Their morale is going down. How am I doing this for? What are their war goals? They want Japan. I'm actually fine with Japan opening their market and banning slavery. Everything except the war reps I'm actually fine with doing, which is funny here. That's actually really hilarious to me. Because it doesn't hurt me, the fact that they open their laws. In fact, they'll probably get along with me more because their laws will mirror my laws. Good, we're repelling them. Not winning over here, which is unfortunate. But that's not the one that we care about. We care about running over here. Alright, anyone raiding something that I don't care about raiding anymore? Western Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean, Micronesia, and Lackadive. Their supply is going between up and down. Alright, we also are losing some money here. I'm going to chalk it up to the power plants we're building. What's this front? Hero Land front. There's a lot of people over there. Why are you being successful over here? We should not have you successful. Here's the front down here that they're advancing down here? I mean, sure, we'll just naval invade that and handle that once you actually get something there. Alright, we're pushing them back to just their little point of Pondicherry. Good. Come on, the last 100 troops. And they're out. It's just Pondicherry, and we can't actually take Pondicherry right now. We're gonna win this one. Yeah, we're gonna win this. No, why did their morale go up? That's strange there. Great Britain's out. Who else is not negotiating in this? Oh, well this is gonna be a slaughter, if this is the case. Okay, let's take our army. Stop it with this. Come on. There we go, okay. Chester, you're doing Pondicherry. We don't... Well, I guess we don't need... Yeah, we don't need to do Macaronesia anymore. We're going to naval invade in Holland with Ambrose. Then we're going to naval invade in there with Ulysses. And then we're going to naval invade right... we'll just raid over here then. Just like that, we've opened up all our fronts. We have some idle mobilized generals. Are the other ones just all heading over here? Oh, they are. I'm actually going to pull back my generals from here. This is far enough away from them that I don't want to keep them here. I want them to be able to go to Europe as fast as possible. Alright, we're at the point where we're building textile mills. How are the... If I bump this up, it's going to cost us so much electricity. How much do we have? We have 5 of these built in Beijing, right? And each one, it's 250 total, okay? Let's actually, I have to moderate this like a smart person or else things get bad. What can we build that will cost 250? How about these rubber camps? This will cost 165. There you go. That's enough. And then how much do you cost? There you go. That's 250 right there. 250 right there. Okay. The rubber plant should be doing well. We are losing money. Losing quite a bit of money. Why are we losing so much money? Railway subsidies. God damn it, Venezuela. Let's grab one of you guys that we're not using. Longstreet. Go and handle the Venezuelans. Colonies are doing well. Let's take a look at these naval invasions. You're raiding convoy. You're not the one I want. I want you. Preparing your forces. Russia's getting involved with radical Venezuela. Well, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely scandalous. Alright, they're starting to actually build up their troops. But looks like it doesn't matter. Like it's their offense. I'm pretty sure historically 12 ironclads could take on 40 ship of the line. Just saying, historically speaking. Anyhow, we're gonna take all of these guys that are still mobilized. Cushing, how many do you have? Good old Thomas Jackson. We're gonna put you down here too. Jesus, there's a lot of guys here. That's Prussia? Oh no, that's the Prussian front, I see. This should actually get me out of the war without any worries here. Good. Thank you, thank you. I'll take all this land. This war is going to break out. They're advancing. That's a hassle for me that I don't want. Goal's been depleted. That's fine. Just defend this one, please. It's kind of ridiculous what's going on here. No, we don't want a white piece. We want these to win. There goes Radical Venezuela. These guys should get out of our war soon. They lose 11 every 2 days, so one more tick after this, and we'll have all the East Indies, and all their wonderful rubber and oil will be mine. Mine, all mine. And this stuff's still going on down here. Right. That means we can get out of this war. White piece, I'll take the white piece. I'll open Japan. Yes. That's weird. The way that worked. Okay. But now we have all of this and all of this down here. So we have a foothold in Europe, which is good and bad, because that's going to be a... Poor Belgium's going to just get absolutely beaten in all of our wars that we're going to have. They're just going to be pile drive by all like the other nations here. Julia, William Tecumseh, Sherman. General Sherman, welcome. Welcome to our war. All right, we're going to finish up this war, and then we'll probably call it here for this episode. I think we have enough troops that we can... let me just do this. Let's be smart about this. We need to do some convoys here to stop Prussia from doing anything. Anyway, while that kind of sorts itself out, we'll take a look at how we stand in the world. Prestige-wise, we're almost a second-rate great power. We're just barely behind France. GDP-wise, we're behind Austria, Qing, France, and then comes us. And then in terms of population, we are third behind the East India Company, which is our subject, and Qing. So we're doing very well in those regards. We have an election coming. None of these parties are actually parties I care about, which is unfortunate. We're losing a ton of money. What's hitting us here? Government wages. Forge. We have the Forbidden City. Wait a minute. I gotta take a look at this. Where's the city? In Xinjiang? Where is this thing? We do. 20 years legitimacy from including the head of state in government. That's really probably good for us. What's our legitimacy right now? We're righteous? And the Democrats won? What? What? That's crazy. Okay. That's awesome. That's good for us. Kindly burn this leather. So the Democrats is going to be... Yeah, I don't like being evangelicals anyway. Good. Okay, this is awesome. Why? Because why did it say we don't occupy our war? Well, I'm pretty sure we occupy. Pretty sure. Who else is mobilized? Not mobilized. We're gonna need to just keep putting more people on these fronts. Your supply network should be getting destroyed here. Thanks to all the convoy raiding we have. Why is your supply just perfect, though? Let's take some of our convoy raiders then and put you over no hostile supply network. Put you over there to where you get both of these networks. Our election's done. So I can throw in, stop it. I want to take in one with the industrialists. That's pretty strong. And it's literally just the Democratic Party, but but because they have so many different ideals. I could just not change the government, we'll be fine. Like this is fine in the strictest sense of the word. We must have an input shortage somewhere. Hardwood, silk, and opium. That's expected. Do we have troops that are actually using opium, or is that just someone else? That is someone else. Okay, if you want peace, prepare for war. Interest group with our armed forces. They like it. Okay, we need to wrap this up. Come on, and win this war for me. Yeah, you should not have... It's weird how they don't have supply issues, but I'm just not going to contend with it. These guys have no supply, which is good. Radical Venezuela should not have any... Yeah, they just still have all the supply. Our offense is insane. Look at that. 90 offense. Steam turbine or shift work? I think shift work's the better one there for us. 10k or... We'll take the more just overall contributions. Shift work will get done eventually. We'll get shift work on our own. Steam turbine's a stretch goal. I would really love our capitalists to be able to invest more. We were so close to where we almost could pay for our construction expenses just through our normal income. Pressure's out. That means this war is basically done. Alright, I'm going to actually stop our construction here because I need to make positive income and get rid of these taxes that we've had for years. And I'm going to need to take a gander at why our railways are not producing good money. Isolated state regions, more declared interests. South Cameroon, what's wrong with you? Why are you... Oh, Jesus. That's good enough region. Volta, whew, son of a... Whew. And then Nevada. Goldfields. It's all the goldfields. We need to build those railways fast. Plus we'll make money once we have this war over. Okay. More interest to be declared. We lost some of our Scandinavian interests, is what that shows to me. Belgium's having some tough times. Alright, this war is going to handle itself. And then we're going to call the episode here. I hope you've been enjoying this. I've enjoyed playing it. It's not how you're supposed to play Victoria, but I just like playing this game in, you know, the non-standard way. I like the map painting aspect of it, and it really just show you that infamy is just a number. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm at the infamy cap and nothing bad is happening. In fact, our nation's doing pretty damn well, minus the debt we have from some miscalculations. In fact, our GDP is skyrocketing now. Absolutely skyrocketing. But hopefully the devs make some changes that make this more balanced and kind of stop you from doing I don't know if I don't know if they want them to stop you from doing the war aspect. I mean, Victoria's a game about economy, but war in Paradox games has always been part of that 4X. Although they do probably need to take a look at how they want to revamp wars to make it more impactful, because currently you can stalemate very easily with some of the combat system here. All right, there we go. We've stabilized our nation. We are back at peace. And we've conquered a good fair bit. We have basically the entirety of the Americas, the exception being good old Paraguay, down here with their little province. Yeah, good old Paraguay is the only one left, and not for long. And then other than there, we have our good foothold in Africa. We have the East India Company, and we can look to consolidate India. We have Japan, and we have a foothold in China and the Southeast Indies. I think we're going to have a good period of expansion here. I want to really, in the next episode, kind of take off and skyrocket and get a lot of things done. But that's for then, and this is for now. So I'm going to call it here. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. See you later.